حي على الفلاح.
My beloved brothers and sisters in Islam, it is very important for us to be conscious of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We need to be fearful of the wrath of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and hopeful regarding the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have the forgiveness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we should all be asking for. And when we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's forgiveness, the hearts should be softened. And at the same time, we should be leaning and inclining towards the obedience of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as best as possible. My brothers and sisters, in our lives, Allah has created us in a way that we have needs and we have various items we would like to fulfill in our lives. We are always in need of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is the one who will fulfill these needs. And we call out to Him, and sometimes we call out to Him for a very, very long time. We do not see some of the results of the dua or the supplications that we make immediately. But we need to know that every time we call out to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that supplication or dua is registered. It is recorded next to our name, and it is a very, very great act of worship. If a person does not have any of his dua answered exactly as he wanted them, but he continued to make dua to Allah in spite of that, by the will of Allah, he will be granted entry into paradise because of the sabr and the patience that he underwent or that he had to endure throughout his life. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make us from those who are not impatient. Allah knows when it is best for you to get what you want. He knows if it is good at all to be given what you want. He knows if it is better for you not to have what you want. And He knows if it is good for you to get it as you wish it. Ultimately, the knowledge is His. Some of us wish for things that we think are good for us, but we don't realize that they are bad for us. Some of us wish for things that we don't realize would cause more harm or cause more havoc in our lives than had we not been given them. So it is always the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we should be requesting and asking and believing in. And we should know that whatever Allah has done is always for the better.